photojournalist Dan Heffner is at the scene. Dan, I know you've been there for a few minutes. You haven't been able to really talk to anybody yet. Tell us what you're seeing out there right now.
You never think about having to bury your children. I wish you had him back.
The people that you may not have known yesterday, you put your life in their hands today.
It seems like it's already there, and you just gotta take away the bad and leave the good.
Grapes grow in beautiful places.
You'll find wherever there's a vineyard, there's always a lovely backdrop of mountains and sun.
Buried beneath this rugged terrain lies a secret. Lily's family just hopes it won't stay that way for long.
We need closure on this terrible crime, so please, again, if you have any information, please contact the authorities.
It's dark. You're out there a third of the way, all of a sudden. As you're trying. What do you do? Where do you go?
See, it's not breaking.
Teresa Widener has a condition called pica, described as having an appetite for strange objects. In her case, that's rocks.
I think it tastes good. I've said I think it has a earthy, mineral-y flavor.
And there's a reason for that earthy flavor.
Len, right now the intersection of River Road and the train trestle is completely blocked. There are a number of emergency vehicles here. There's a train actually on the tracks right now that's stuck about halfway across. I just saw them wheel a stretcher by, and they seem to be peering over the edge of the cliff or the hill.
Here's one missing, there's one missing.
So far, there have been 125 reports of bronze flower vases twisted, then lifted from graves.
He first felt that excitement last winter. After cutting firewood for hours, he wanted to do something fun, so he made this.
105 decibels. The old bags register at 87. We compared this to other loud things.
And people are coming from all over to be part of the industry, putting Central Virginia on the map. One bottle at a time.
Cheers.
Cheers. Widener says she has cut back, but as for stopping,
I don't want to, no. I'm just being honest.
A good rule of thumb is when you're climbing the ladder, keep your belt buckle in the middle of the ladder. So that way, you're not going to be hanging over the ladder, things like that. Just be careful, ladders are, it's a great tool to have, but certainly it's something that you can get hurt with too.
Now it's an act of Congress getting down 4 steps in my front yard.
A temporary challenge, considering what this 39-year-old diabetic was facing just months ago.
Really the only 2 options were to either bear with it as long as I could, or to have a below-the-knee amputation. And at first I was like, no, I'm not going to even think about that. I'll just put up with it. But one thing he didn't tell me was that it was going to progressively get worse, and it did.
Virginia state troopers reconstruct a crash involving one of their own. State police say the driver of this green pickup truck was trying to retrieve some of his furniture that had fallen into the southbound lanes of the Route 29 bypass, when a trooper pulled up behind him and got out of his car to help. Sheriff Jimmy Ayers had the tough job of escorting his stretcher to a rescue helicopter waiting nearby.
What's that like for you?
It's a tough thing. Tough thing. It's a tough business to be in.
Next to her letter of gratitude, there are reminders of the dangers they face every day.
Aaron Coppage, at the time of his death, he was the chaplain here with the department.
Just really excited about it, and I just told him, that I loved him and be careful, and he just said he was, trying to make us proud.
This was likely the last road Scott Lilly saw. The Cow Camp Gap shelter where his body was discovered is just 2.8 miles south of here. It's mostly rough, rugged, and remote terrain.